Hello! Oh, I see we are starting out the stream with some hydrates. Hello, Sans. Hello, Ghost Pepper. Hello, Pie. How are you this morning? My coffee is super hot, so I'm gonna do these hydrates a little bit slow. But I've got mocha coffee this morning. That's one. Chosen violence. I mean, there's nothing wrong with starting out the stream with a few nice sips of coffee, right? That's two. And three. Oh, the hat as well. My, someone's been lurking. Also, Ghost Pepper, how are you today? I know what you're up to, but feel free to share it in chat. And Sans, I haven't seen you in a while. What are you up to today? Lurking in the salt mines. So we've got Jack Skellington. That's good. I have to adjust my camera upwards so that you can see Jack in all his glory. Excellente. And we'll use our 5-minute timer for the hat. Oh my goodness. So if anyone was here on Tuesday morning, you'll recognize this as, this is my, I guess I should kind of maybe adjust my display capture a teensy bit so you can see like the whole actual shebang here. Finally on break. Nice! I hope that you have an excellent holiday break. Doing some tidying up. That's what I always do at the beginning of a break as well. Catch up on all the chores that I've been putting off because I've been so busy. To anyone who's been following our dishwasher saga, I'm pleased to report that we finally have a dishwasher that cleans our dishes at the push of a button. We just hit one singular button and 2.5 hours later we have clean dishes and it's amazing. We haven't had that in months. I think August was the last time we ran the dishwasher without actually worrying about it or having to run it like twice or having to fight with it like mid-cycle. So, it's just amazing. It's the little things sometimes. Been at work until like 2 hours ago. Oh no, are you on break now, Pi? 2 days off. Yes. Awesome. Gotta have that time. Yeah, you don't realize like how much you rely on the convenience of like your dishwasher until you have to wash your dishes by hand for like 2 months, which shout out to Ghost because he's been the one mostly doing that. Like he's been the one mostly rearranging his day like twice a day so that he could keep dirty dishes from getting out of hand. But when he's really busy and I'm really busy, we've had days where like the sink has just piled up with dishes and it's like you just put some hot soapy water in there and hope for the best because no one has time. Like your day is structured in a way these days, like when I was a kid, my parents and my grandparents, they just did the dishes every evening after dinner. It was part of your schedule. It was part of like what you did. Are you just shouting out everybody, Ghost? Thank you for the shout out bonanza, I guess. But yeah, like we had that time structured into our day because we knew it was a chore that we had to do every day. Just like I set aside time every Sunday to make sure that I'm doing the, I have no idea what my husband is doing, but he's gone rogue. I put aside time every Sunday to make sure the laundry gets done. So it was the kind of thing where like suddenly we had to rearrange our day and we just didn't have time on some days. And so it's been really hectic. Just drinking coffee as far as I know, unless he's still riding the high from seeing Spider-Man last night. We saw Spider-Man No Way Home last night. It was really good, which is high praise from me because I'm not a fan of Marvel movies. Not like I hate them or anything, just I'm not their target audience. I go to them because Ghost wants to go to them, and he enjoys them more than I do, but I've actually been enjoying the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies quite a bit. And I thought they did a really good job. No spoilers, absolutely no spoilers, just I thought they did a really good job with the movie. And like, if I say that a Marvel movie is good, then you know that it has to be really good. Because normally I'm like, like, everybody loved Thor Ragnarok, and I was like, worst of the trilogy. It was so good. I did cry. So I don't usually get really super emotional at Marvel movies, but this one did get me. So, it's good. It's worth it. I didn't realize I was close to 100. I don't know if I'm following you, Pi. I'll make sure I go follow you after stream if I'm not already following you. I'm trying to keep up and make sure that I'm following all the people that hang out with me, but I'm a little behind, so I'll make sure I check. You're not an affiliate yet, Pi? Barely ever stream. That's like Woof too. Woof just very rarely streams and then doesn't tell people when he's gone live, so we never know when he's actually streaming. I stream boring stuff and I do it boringly. That's me. That's my streams. I feel like that's my streams. Wow. Okay. First of all, your streams are not boring. I point you to the D&D stream on Tuesday, which was effing amazing. If you guys didn't see it, we did this really amazing epic boss fight. And it went on for like 2 hours, and it was just absolutely amazing. And there were some really clutch moves in there. We took some mega risks. Party came very close to a couple of deaths. So definitely not boring. That was on Flutter's stream, but it will be on the YouTube. That one was good. Yeah, you do good streams, my dear. If you were here on Tuesday, you'll recognize what's on my screen. It's my digital bullet journal. This is what I use to break down and actually, if we look at my Full Metal Alchemist desktop for a second, I can open my bullet journal from this year, and you can actually see, we can actually just look at November here. But, oh gosh, my nose is at it already. So I set this up for next year. I basically have my 12 months. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. What the heck? I've been so sniffly. So you can see here that I have it set up so that I can put in 3 work slots in each day. The first 2 are the big ones, and then I manage them on the side over here. And mark off what I've successfully done each day. The editing ones, you can see I've removed some of them because I wasn't working on an editing project at that point in time. Now let's not have a contest in chat about who's the worst streamer. You guys are super awesome and amazing. And you definitely shouldn't be putting yourselves down and saying that you suck in chat. A Mama Striker's not having any of that today. Each of you is unique and wonderful in your own special way. So yeah, I talked about how I basically have my yearly goals. I break those down by month, and then I break those down further by week and by day. For me, I basically have a list, a handwritten list eventually, of goals for the year. And then as I mentioned on Tuesday, I have a spot in my day planner where I can put my 3-month goals, like 3 months worth of goals, and then I break each month down by week and by day. And so I actually use 2 day planners. You've heard of first day planner, but what about second day planner? This was my day planner for for this year, for 2021. Pie is not a bad pie like mincemeat. Mincemeat is a great pie. What are you talking about? I love mincemeat pie. Pie is a fantastic pie like pumpkin pie. Precious pumpkin pie. I mean, pumpkin pie is the best pie. But mincemeat is good too. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, this was my day planner for this year. You kind of can't see the design as well, but that's okay. You'll see it better in a moment. And I just want to show... so I basically have this area where I can do my 3-month plan. So this is where I plan what's happening in October and what's happening in November and what's happening in December. And so if I need to refer back to what my goals were for that month, I have that. And then I can look at the actual calendar portion and see like what I accomplished. You can see there's this giant line right now through the whole 2 weeks because I'm on break and I'm not working. Mincemeat pies are not gross. What's wrong with you? You said the same thing about apple pie. You actually told me one time that apple pie wasn't pie because you don't like it. What the heck? It was when I worked at Starbucks. He's like, you can bring me anything from the Starbucks thing. And I brought home an apple pie, and I was like, I brought you home something. And he was like, that's not a pie. That's a travesty. And I was like, all right, dude, you did not specify. But yeah, so, and then I further break it down by week and by day on here, and then I have a spot where I fill in what my plan for each day is. Like, this is my handwritten work day, and then I have a part where I journal about my week. And then what I really like about this, I mean, I'll go through all the things I really like about this, but it has a spot for, which way am I going here? So it has this week's wins and things you want to improve on next week. So I really like it. So, we have this beautiful, glorious thing. This is my planner for this year. Just realized I don't have chill music pumping into my ears. This is my planner for this year. It's the same planner that I used last year, but it's darker blue. I actually fell in love with this planner, and so I bought 2 of them right off the get-go because I've had planners discontinued on me before and been sad because I couldn't get them again. So now I have already for this year, and I already have 2 more of almost the exact same planner that I have set aside for the next 2 years. Honestly, I would just buy a whole case of them if I thought I could get away with it. So we're basically going to be setting up this gorgeous thing. And so what I like about this day planner, hey Tilly, they have them in different styles now too. They do. So this is the Legend Planner. And they have a bunch of different ones. They have like, this is the sort of daily, monthly planner, but they also have ones that just have the weeks. They have a budget planner. I think they have a diet planner now too, which is really interesting. Like if you want to do like your meal plans and stuff, you can get a day planner for that. And there's another similar one that I don't quite like as much, but it's called Clever Fox, which does a lot of the same things that the Legend Planner does. I could actually just spend like 2 hours talking about day planners because I love them so much. Tilly, what are you up to today? Aside from hanging out with us here. Maybe a duplication of this scene with face cam in the big window and screen cap in the small. I mean, I can change it. It occurs to me that I probably should be big. Hang on. I'm just gonna live adjust my whole thing and then... And then I'll have to put it back at some point and it'll be interesting to be sure. How's that? I mean, you guys can't read that like at all. At all, but there you go. Get a full screen cam for moments like this when you want to present something. I should. I don't usually do this anymore, but thank you for repeating that, Ghost, because I did miss that. I mean, it's okay. I can just hopefully eventually Control Z everything. Just had breakfast, late start. Hey, it's close enough to Christmas that it's 100%. It's like I am in slow time myself. I wake up every morning, I have a very vague plan for my day, and I meander through it. I just finished the Christmas baking yesterday. I did 5 different types of cookies across 2 days. And I did Monday and Wednesday. And yesterday I made Nanaimo bars, which felt like 2 different cookies. I was being silent. Pie. You should take credit for your ideas, because it was a good idea. I don't mind at all. Obviously, I have everything set up. I mean, my name is right above my head. I have everything set up with my author name, so you can call me Striker, you can call me Megan. I answer to both, or either. It's not a problem at all. Please feel free. So this is my planner for this year. You can see it a little better now that I'm bigger. And so I just want to sort of do a tour of the day planner before we start writing on me. Look at these pristine, crisp pages. I'm so excited. Call me born. That might take a little time to answer to. So what I like about this day planner is it has this section in the beginning where you can go through and sort of write about like what your ideal is, right? So it has stuff like what are things in my life that bring me joy, and what is the most important thing to me, and it has stuff like what does success look like for me, and what does my perfect day look like. And so you can actually take some time for self-reflection and write down, like, this is what my ideal day looks like. And, like, to me, I've always accepted that very few days are going to be your ideal days. But having an idea of what that ideal day looks like at least gives you that baseline, right? Like, what you're hoping to achieve. And then you can measure each of your days to that baseline, right? And it will help you realize whether your ideal schedule is sort of too ambitious, right? Like whether you have an unreasonable expectation, and that will help you adjust in the future when you're planning so that you're having, because one of the most important things about having goals is making sure those goals are reasonable for you. Still haven't filled that out, and it's been 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I use it as kind of like a baseline. And what's going to be interesting to me is going back to look at like my perfect day from last year, because I have a feeling that my perfect day this year is going to be a little bit different because now I stream, right? So now I'm going to have slightly different version of like what my ideal day looks like. Something I consider success, seeing someone give me a genuine smile, laugh. Oh, Pie, that's awesome. I love that you want to bring happiness to other people. So then it has this spot, and I did not fill this out entirely last year. It's 50 dreams for all areas of your life. So basically I interpret it as like 50 things that I want to accomplish this year. And I wrote down 31 last year. There's some that I did not accomplish. But I accomplished a fair number of these. I hit 1,000 newsletter subscribers, for sure. I've had more active audience engagement with my Twitter and my newsletter, and obviously here on Twitch. I did all of my releases. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 goals right there. And I did all my writing goals, so that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals right there. Plus my pen name goals. I got 1, 2, I think I got like 3 or 4 of those goals. Yeah. Oh, look. New appliances was a goal for last year. Well, we have 3 brand new appliances in our kitchen. So, I mean, we added one at the end of the year there, but apparently, you know, it slipped in. Happy chaos. Yes, happy chaos is the good chaos. Chicken's ready. Enjoy your chicken, Dilly. Yeah, so it's nice to use that page because then you can come back at the end of the year and see what all you did. And also, it has this most important life goals page, right? And so it's broken down life goals into a bunch of different categories, right? So it has health and fitness, career and business, finance and net worth, romance and relationships, family and friends, personal development, fun, recreation and hobbies, and spiritual. And you can basically write down a goal for, hey, Emperor Anubis, how are you? You can basically write down a goal for each area of your life, and then that gives you like your main focus for that year. And so, yeah, I really like this day planner because it lets you start big and work your way down to small. So, yeah. Do you have any tips for creating a quarterly schedule? So one of my big tips is start with the first quarter and see how far you get before you make your second quarter. So handle each quarter separately, essentially. So I was talking about, it also has this vision board page, right? Where I like to write a bunch of quotes that inspire me on the vision board. So I was talking on Tuesday about how some weeks when I just really, really don't feel well, I just don't make a schedule for that week because then there's no pressure. And I don't make my schedule more than 1 week ahead because then I feel like if something happens and I get a little behind, I feel very stressed out. So it's a good idea to have goals for the quarter and to have an idea of where you want to be at the end of 3 months. But if you get to, like, say, the end of month 2 and you realize I'm way behind, then if you try to keep your original goals for the second quarter, all you're going to do is stress you out. So get to the end of that first quarter, or at least the middle or 2/3 or whatever of that quarter, and then say, okay, here's where I am now. So here's what I want to do in the second quarter to either adjust so that I stay on track or to get back on track, and have that flexibility. It's nice to have, and that's kind of what I like about this day planner, is you can have your year-long goals, and then you can break them down bit by bit, but you don't have to do it all at the beginning of the year. You don't have to go and have October's schedule in January, right? You can focus on January, and once you've done January, you can focus on February, right? You can have this goal for the first quarter, and then you can see what if you're way ahead, then you can make, then you can adjust for that in your next quarter. Or if you're behind, or if you feel like you're struggling to keep up, you can adjust your plan for the second quarter. And I always find that once I write something down, I feel much more beholden to it. So I try to be flexible in that I'm only writing down enough ahead that I'm not stressing myself out about it, right? It's important to have a plan, but it's also important for that plan to be flexible. So make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself with your plan. Make sure that you are helping yourself with the plan. I try to schedule my whole year, but I keep it vague. Exactly. And so that's what I'll do. And I even, like, the next bit here is it lets you write down like 3 goals in each area of your life. And these are sort of your big nebulous, like one of my goals for this year is I want to have a marketing action plan for every month, and I want to measure what that marketing plan is doing. better than I'm doing now. And so that can be one of my big ticket business goals. And then I can break down each month how I intend to do that. And then the last big sort of year thing that it has in here is it has like a strategy, right? So it has a section for skills and habits to achieve my goals, bad habits or behaviors that I want to work on breaking. It has a spot for things that you're grateful for positive affirmations, and then it has a spot for your morning and evening routines, right? And so I do have a lot of routines because I find that they help me stay on track and also not feel like my life is devolving into chaos. My morning routine basically involves I get up, I shower, I eat breakfast, I make coffee, and that's my morning routine. And then I sit down and I either prepare for my stream or I prepare for my writing. It's a very simple sort of routine, but it gets me prepared. And on days when I'm not feeling well, I'm so ingrained in this routine that I just do it automatically. Like, I know that when I'm done in the shower, I make the bed, and then I meander out to the kitchen, and I'll sometimes just do it on autopilot. And it was funny because there was one day where I asked my husband to make the bed, and he had decided to do something else first, right? Because it wasn't a big deal. But I went down, I put the laundry in because it was Sunday, and I came back up and that like automatic routine just kicked in, and I just started making the bed. And he walked into the room and he was like, "What are you doing? You asked me to make the bed." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, well, I did it." So like, I just kind of kick into that autopilot because I am not a morning person. I do not do mornings well. So having something that I've just done on endless repeat over and over, it gets me through the mornings, right? It gets me to the point where my brain is woken up enough to do something. And then my evening routine is I always try to get off my computer about an hour or so before I want to go to bed. I go sit out on the couch. I read something. Like I do a little bit of cleanup before bed. Like I have that routine, and I try to go through that routine every night because that signals to my brain to cycle down for sleep, right? To prepare for rest. Habits to break: video games, YouTube, binging shows. I need to cut back on distractions. That's hard, Emperor Anubis. But I would say, the idea is to create a block of time for those things, right? So you create a block of time that's for work, and during work you don't do those things, and then you create a block of time, say on the weekends, when you do those things. And so that way your brain knows, oh, if I do this today, I'll have time to do that later. I have this whole block of time set aside for that show. Or I actually have been doing a puzzle this week, and I bought that puzzle like 2 months ago, and I set it on the table in our dining room, and every time I walked by it, I was like, I have time set aside for that. I know that during Christmas break, I'm gonna do that puzzle. And I was reminding myself that I have a lot of work to do and I'm very busy, but I have time set aside for that puzzle. And it's sort of that reward like mechanism, right? If you know that you're going to have time to do that at a later time, then it's sometimes easier to set it aside now and focus. It's easier to say than it is to do, obviously. It's something that takes a lot of practice. But that's where the day planner comes in, right? Because you can actually write down, on this day I'm going to play this game, or on this day I'm going to binge this show. And then once you have like all of your habits and routines and stuff set up that you want, then we get into the goal area. And this is where it actually has, you can put down what your goals are, and you can put down what your plan is. I didn't use this page very much last year. I'm hoping to use it this year. So this actually says goal, why I want it, and reward if achieved. I actually cross those out and I use these 3 sections. Welcome back, Tilly. I use these 3 sections differently. So I do my writing goals, my publishing goals, and my marketing goals. And then I go from there. So also, like, if there's a setup in your planner that doesn't quite work for you, don't be afraid to, like, change the headings and use it, like, differently. Because you gotta do something that's working for you. Hey, Marathnon, how are you? How are you feeling? I hope the sickness has gone from you completely. I hope you are free of the sickness, my friend. Ooh. It's much, much harder to make this stay where I want it. My headphones are on. Look at that boy. You can't see the bottom of my face now. Okay, there we go. And we'll put 5 minutes on the clock. There we go. I was about to redeem it, but it looks like my points are saved. I'm glad that everybody loves this hat as much as I do, especially considering how much effort I had to go to actually get it. Better, had a few coughs here and there, but those are mild. That's great, Marathnon. I'm glad to hear that. Is she hydrated before I redeemed it? Yeah, I gotta have that coffee, yo. My brain's gotta wake up. Need to organize what I should replace with the sections I don't use. Yeah, and I had some unused sections as well in last year. Some of them I've decided how to use, and some of them I haven't. I promise I'm actually going to start writing in this book at some point here. And then I also I get into, so the nice thing about these planners is they are undated. So I can fill out the months and the days and all that. So I think that's what I'm actually going to start with, is I'm going to start putting in the dates. And then I'm going to start filling in my goals. So this planner comes with, it comes with a couple sheets of stickers. My favorite are these quote stickers, which have inspirational quotes. I use those, like, I put one at the beginning of every month. But it also has, like, these little things. But it's not nearly enough stickers. So, you guys, this year, I bought myself some extra special. And these are all stickers. This is 50 sheets of stickers, you guys. I'm so excited about this. I'm so unreasonably, unbelievably excited. So we have, like, I'm trying not to cover the hat as I show these. So we have, like, month days. And then we have, like, these really cute, cool, they're like monthly themed ones. So I'm really excited about these. And then it gets into after the months. Oh no, the hat is full, like Sticker Boss. I know. Well, what happened was I was looking at day planners on Amazon and it started showing me day planner stickers. And there's this whole section for day planner stickers that I wasn't even aware existed. So I fell down a very, very deep Amazon hole. And then I found these and ordered them. So, and then it gets into things like, it has little lists that you can use, and it has little, like, tick stickers and, like, just, like, symbols for things. And then it also eventually gets into, like, little quotes. And then it has stuff like your positive stuff. So it's really, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to use these. I don't think you guys realize how hard it's been to not touch these for for like 6 months because I think I ordered these. I think I ordered these in like July. I can post the link. Now I am in Canada, so it's possible that the reason why I have these is because I found them on Amazon.ca. So your results may vary, but the ones that I got were, when did I order these? I ordered these in October, so it hasn't been 6 months, but it feels like it's been 6 months, yo. So this is where it's hard to not look down and spill the hat off my head. So this is where I got mine. You can try replacing the .ca with .com or your local Amazon store and see if it pops up for you. So this is, it's 40 sheets, 2,620 or 2,682 planner stickers and accessories. And I love it. I'm just absolutely... Now, one thing I do wish, because I have an Undated planner, is I wish it came with more of the number stickers. Because I think I only have enough numbers for 1 year, and I have to go through the year twice. Yeah. So I only have 12 months of number stickers. But what I'm going to do is, yeah, it's a really, I looked at a lot of different packs. I'm going to give you guys a minute extra here with the hat because I covered it a little bit. I looked at a lot of different packs and this was the best value for money that I found. So my plan is, because I have to write the dates for the year in twice, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to handwrite the dates in this part in the month and then use the stickers for the actual day planner area. And I have to decide basically which month stickers I want to use, because there's a couple different options. There's just some, like, plain Jane ones there, but, yeah. So, I want to look, because some of the styles are very similar, right? So it has, if you notice, like, it has the same style, 2 styles for the first 3 months. So I could do them matching. I could do like all the little these things. But they eventually change, like April only has that. So it just depends on if I want them to match. Do I want them to match or should I mismatch them, chat? Should I do a different style for each month? Should I do a different style for each? Make it chaos. Go chaos. Of course, chat wants chaos. Okay. So... I'm gonna take the hat off because it's falling off. Alright. And adjust this. I wish I had a second camera to like show you guys my my desk, but I don't. So we're doing it. And then also what I like about this day planner is that after each month, it has this little section where you can reflect on the month. So you can basically give yourself a score in each area of like accomplishment. And then you can write down like what you did well and what you feel like you didn't do well in and what you want to do next month. And then it has this little idea section, which I use to jot down plot ideas that I haven't actually outlined yet. I wrote down a list of like what I wanted my Twitch emotes to be, things like that. Can I request a close-up of cute Cyclops bunny on the shelf behind you? Oh, Makona. That's the black Makona from Tsubasa Chronicle and XXX Holic. I unfortunately don't have a white Makona to go with it, but that's my cute little Makona. I think the black Makona actually talks too. The white Makona only says Makona. I actually don't know what that is for the first time. You know, I don't even really know how to explain Makona. He's basically a little magical bunny with a gem in his head. I won't be sprinting today, because I'm just setting up my day planner, but I will be getting quiet in a minute to actually start writing stuff in the planner. I know I've been talking a lot because I'm so excited about stuff. Yeah, Makona's basically just a little magical bunny. Queen of Distract. No, it's totally fine. So now that we've decided that we're gonna be complete and utter chaos, I also have to pick, because I have different colored pens, I came prepared. So I have to pick what color pens I want to work on. So I'm actually gonna pop AFK 1 second here in a minute to organize my brain and take a quick bio break, and then we will actually put pen to paper. And start writing. So what I like to do is go through and put all the dates in, and then I'll go back and start filling out my goals, my action plan, all that kind of stuff. Some of it I might do off stream just because I don't know how engaging it's going to be to watch me write on paper, but we're going to do it. Gonna join you and see how I want to set this planner up. Nice! I only used it like 2 months before stopping. That's what I love most about this planner. You don't lose paper by stopping for a bit. Exactly! And I know that I'm gonna use it for the full year, so I don't mind setting up my full year in advance. So maybe what I'll do when I get back is adjust the camera, because I can try to adjust the camera so you guys can actually see like what I'm writing as well. So maybe we'll do that. And I'll let you see what I'm setting up. So let me just pop AFK, and then we'll actually come back and get started. You can see what a disaster area my desk is right now because I have so much strewn across it. Okay, I'm back. Got this completely different thing going on today. Alright, so. It's weird to look up and see my own desk. Okay, so. Chat wants chaos, so I'll go alternating patterns because there's a limited number of patterns. This got me motivated to plan my whole day. Gonna do that right now. That's awesome, Emperor Anubis. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so I think I'm gonna hopefully not actually cover my days here. There we go. I'm very particular about alignment, so. And January starts on a Saturday, which is a bit of a pain. So I need to make sure I lay this out properly. So if I do 1, 3, 10, 17, 24, this would be 2 days. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll do it. Okay. I hate it. I hate it when a month starts on a Saturday. Because then you've got this whole blank line. Think of the day planners, people. I got a little ink blobby. I just realized I think I forgot to update my stream title. I always forget something. It's updated now for all that matters. Sans, if you're still hanging out and want me to turn on the sprint timer, I'm not sprinting today, but I can turn on that 15-minute timer for you if you'd like. Now I'm just looking at Amazon for a cup warmer because mine broke last year. Victoria, who made my layouts, recommended this to me, and I actually had, like, a tea that I didn't use this for the other day, and I felt like I had to reheat my coffee, like, every 5 minutes. It was crazy. You know, I was tempted to make Saturday start in the first box, but it's only 2 split days, so I decided to just split it. Because it's a choice between it bothering me that there's an empty line at the top, or it bothering me that I put a Saturday on a Sunday. It just one thing bothers me more than the other. Like in the digital one, I just put the first and second on this year's digital journal, and I just didn't have them on here because they're weekend days. But in the day planner, I have different preferences. You know, everyone has their weirdness, and that's just mine. No, it was a legit question. It's just that my brain is weird is the answer. It's always hard to write the very last number on the edge because your hand hangs off the edge. That's the other nice thing about a day planner that's undated, right? Is that you can choose to lay it out however you want to lay it out, and you don't have to worry about, like... Because I'm the only one who's gonna see this, so... Whoops. So I've already got a scribble. It's fine. I don't like having scribbles, but it's fine. Mistakes happen. We just have to accept that sometimes. On autopilot there. All right, so there we go. We've got January. So it's a little bit upside down, but and then this is like where the month reflection is, and I can show you. So this was like last January, so I fill out, I give myself a ranking, and then I fill out, and then this is like my ideas. And I can see which thoughts I was having at the beginning of the year last year. These notes make no sense out of context, but I'm sure they were helpful a year ago. I wrote poems for Val and Sloth this month, and they really liked them. It reminds me that the main reason why I write is to make people happy. See, that's why we write things down. Welcome back, Pi. My thoughts at the beginning of the last year were just, those are valid thoughts at the beginning of any year, but especially at the beginning of last year. Alright, so... Actually, I wonder if I should put another... Because I bought these stickers so that I would use more stickers. So I wonder.
The struggle as artists isn't about appeasing the crowd.
Okay.
Rather,
I don't need to know about the struggles of artists. I live there, thank you. So let's see. I have one of them that I really like is Start the Year Fresh, which I might put there. There's also New Year, New Me. I don't know if that's true. It's New Year, Same Me. Um, and I'm not a fan of the snow, so I probably won't use that one. But I do like the idea of start the year fresh. So I'm gonna leave this, I'm gonna leave that one because that I can just choose what I want. So I always pick one of these stickers to put at the beginning of the month. And I should pick one for the start of the new year. Last year I started with Be a Warrior, Not a Warrior, which is that one. So let's see. I think that the one I want to start out 2022 with is the best way to predict the future is to create it. That's going to be my January mood. So that's like that's the thing that I want my brain to see in January. And then I'm going to also put one of these, start the year fresh. Because I think that's a very important message. Each new beginning is a new beginning. Each day is a new day. Each month is a new month. Each year is a new year. So start the year fresh. Is there something about being brave for the new year? There's not on this page, but I bet there is. I bet there is one. There is one that says, I'm not here to be regular, I'm here to be bold, but I'll save that one for when I'm having a really rough month. Usually I try and save the ones that, like, super, super inspire me for when I'm having a rough month. And I need something to remind me that I gotta keep working anyway. I'm not here to be regular, I'm here to be a derp. Everyone needs a little derp in their day. So, ooh, there's one that says, I am my own hero. Nice. There's even spring break, winter break stickers. I'm so excited about these stickers. For now, I think I'm just gonna leave it at those two stickers. I might come back and add more. Like, the idea is to add more as the month goes on, right? Am I the only one that, depending on the day, motivational things just do the opposite? No, I definitely think that motivational quotes are very mood related, which is why I tried to pick one at the beginning of each month that fits that month. And I use the rest of them on, like, alternating weeks. And again, I try to pick the one that feels like I need to hear it that week. Because if you're hearing the wrong motivational quote at the wrong time, it doesn't hit, right? You need something that, like, hits for you. Okay. So for now, I'll leave that. Basically what I'll do is I'll go through and set up the base of each of each month, get the dates in there, and then I'll go back through and start adding the more personal things. Also trying to fit them in such a way that it doesn't completely cover. You son of a bee. Alright, well I guess that's where it's going. It caught. It caught and it stayed. So there's your chaos. There's your chaos, chat. It's almost completely covering Sunday. It's not centered, but it's fine. It's all fine. Starts on a Tuesday. Perfect. Of course chat's happy with that chaos. There you go. It was not my first choice of where to put that sticker, but it's where it ended up. If this is one of those, it's good practice for reminding myself when I'm writing that I can let things be imperfect. I can let things be imperfect and it's okay. Ink blobbies here. Don't want that. That 6 is not a pretty 6. Enjoy your lurk pie. So all of the February stickers are like Valentine's stickers. Hmm. Me and my husband aren't very big Valentine's Day people. And most of these stickers are Valentine's related. But maybe I'll use one of these, just cute. I like the idea of having like a sticker from each each month theme on for that month. So let's do one of these cute ones. Put it right there. There we go. So there's our base for February. I apologize if this is like the least exciting stream ever, but it's very relaxing for me. See if I can actually aim the sticker this time. I just looked at my planner and forgot the days are labeled. I thought they weren't, which is why I asked about putting Saturday. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I still could have just indicated that the first day was there. I mean, that does make sense. I did contemplate doing that. I just decided ultimately that I liked the other solution better. Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, if there had been, like, 3 days that needed to be shared, I think that would have maybe been my threshold for just being like, alright, just make it... Just put the first day there, but... I guess calendars are kind of designed in such a way that you know, they think about those things at some point in the design process. There we go. Continuing the chaos, that is like right up against the edge of the thing there. It's nice because I've already done this once, so I at least know where, like, the days are. March is always a mirror of February, because February only has 28 days. Weird things that I notice. This song is relaxing, but weird. Honestly, I kind of wish that they did they didn't have the days, or that they started, because I like to start on Monday, right? My calendar starts on Monday, but there's no perfect day planner. This is as close as I've found. I can hear you in the background, but that's fine, sweetie. Enjoy your lunch. Ghost is far more of a morning person than I am, so our our daily schedule doesn't really come together until dinner time. All right, and now we have... I'm thinking I might use one of the pot of gold stickers, because, you know, March. Or I could use one of the 4-leaf clovers, actually. Like that. Let's do that. Let's stick a 4-leaf clover on there and make that month lucky. I'm gonna put it slightly sideways for the benefit of chat, so that it's even more chaotic. And then you see we hit the second 3 months. So I'll leave that blank and I'll fill it out towards the end of March, so that it's ready to go in April. April stickers. April only gives us really one option for the month, but it doesn't match any of the other months. So it's gonna... I didn't really account for how little space there is on these labels. So there is gonna be a certain amount of date coverage going on with some of these stickers. And this sticker is like huge. So it's like, which days do I want to cover up? I feel like I can cover up Sunday because it's a sort of less important day. I should check it. I should check what day of the week April starts on. Friday, we're good. We're good, that's where it's going. Chat asked for chaos, and they're certainly getting it. I'm just bending the top of the sticker there where it goes over so that it won't stick. Sunday just doesn't exist in April, whatever. Who needs Sunday? Sunday is chore day, so who really ultimately wants Sunday anyway, right? Am I right? I have this, you've probably noticed, I have this little doodle tissue that I use to make sure that I'm not leaving a bunch of ink blobs. I sleep through Sundays. I wish I could sleep through Sundays. That's like my house cleaning, laundry doing day. Alright, April starts on a Friday. Part of me is like, I should make sure that I'm actually doing these right, but I did make sure I did them right the other day, so they should be accurate. wonder what Ghost is making for lunch. Probably ramen. That's his, like, go-to. Shoot, I forgot I was supposed to cook today. Ghost, if you can hear me, can you take 2 chickens out of the freezer and pop them in the sink to thaw? Hey, Neo, how are you? What is up? We are setting up our physical day planner today to go with our digital one. Chat asked for chaos, so they are getting chaos. Doing okay. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm really enjoying my break. I've been putting my puzzle together. I've been spreadsheeting, which is like my relaxation. You should leave that a note on the most chaotic page. Yeah, I should make a note somewhere. Maybe when I go back and fill out the beginning, I'll make a note that the chaos was from chat. But you know, maybe it's a good thing because I'm so analytical and organized that having a little bit of chaos in my life is not a bad thing. Which sticker should we use? I've got this and everything else. I don't know if I'm gonna feel that way in April. I could go for the flower. I might go for the egg, because April is the start of spring and the egg is the symbol of rebirth. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll put an egg in there. Probably each month I'll go through and actually add like more. I'll put this one sideways again just for chat. At an angle. Probably like as each, like when I'm actually in the month, I'll add more stickers. But for now, I'm just keeping it like basic setup, and I'm leaving a space. I always leave that first space for my my inspirational sticker each month. Now, here we have the problem of the stickers for May all say, "It's May," and I don't want it to say, "It's May." But luckily, like any good crafter, I always have scissors. So we're going completely rogue here, and we're gonna cut off the "it" part. Interesting that May mostly has quotes. I do like this I'm enough sticker though. I might use that one. Hey Tam, how are you? We are setting up a day planner today. Chat has asked for chaos, so we've definitely had some chaos. I'm about to cut one of my stickers because I'm a total rogue. Just get a sticker of a young Justin Timberlake. Unfortunately not included in the 2000 stickers of this pack, I think. No faces. This might be the 1 month where I actually don't cover something up. Not quite. I did not quite get all of it off, so I missed. It's so thin that it's actually stuck to my scissors. Let me put these scissors down before I cut myself. There we go. A sticker that just says May. Sticker time! Hey, Roaming Witch, how are you? I am greatly enjoying setting this up, although... Oh, did I? Ah, got it back. A little lower than I wanted to. There is some strategic day covering going on there, but there we go. You can't really tell that I can tell that I cut it because it doesn't have the white border, but you can't really tell that I cut it. Having a bagel and coffee time. Nice! It is a drink warmer. It's keeping my coffee mostly hot. This was recommended to me by Victoria, the same person who did my overlay. And it works really well, actually. I'm probably in about another 15 or 20 minutes, I'll do a quick bio break and just refresh my coffee in the... And refresh my coffee in the microwave still, but it works quite well. And this is my 2022 day planner, a supplement to the one that's up in the corner there that we made on Tuesday. I almost forgot to put days on this month. Let's see. Oh no, it's the same thing. It starts on a Sunday. Why? Why must you start on a Sunday? Okay. Oh, no, wait. It's a Sunday, not a Saturday. Okay. I had a brain fart there. Actually, this is ideal. We want it to start on a Sunday. It's Saturday we don't want it to start on. I forgot that it's laid out like a traditional calendar, not like a calendar in my brain, which starts on a Monday. So... Sunday. Ooh, yeah. I keep getting little ink blobbies. I don't like that, because then when I close the book, they'll actually... Lesser Dog, hello. Thank you for the follow. How are you? What are you up to? Just wanted to drop in and say Merry Christmas, Happy Planning. Thank you so much, Tam. Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you have a Happy New Year. I don't know how much I'll be around next week, but if I'm here, hopefully I'll see you. Get my mom one of those. Yeah, I am a huge day planner sticker nerd. The more I think about writing my book, the more I feel like I'm closing myself in this ultra-realistic world maybe too much. I'd like to change the world, keeping the conspiracy and the idea of the orphan, but the extremist group gives me too much trouble. I'd like to add a sci-fi element linked to the conspiracy and not a basic extremist group. Well, Neo, I'm gonna actually lift my camera for a second. The cool thing about being an author is you are the god of that world, and if you want to change it, you absolutely can. You can change it at any time. You can change it before you start writing, you can change it while you're writing, you can change it after your first draft. I would say, think about what kind of sci-fi element you want to add to the story and how it will change the story, and see if that feels more comfortable, see if that feels more right, see if that clicks a bit more with you. And then try that. If you don't like it, you can always change it back. You can always change it to something else. You can always add more later. It's really good that in the process of your planning, you've already found something that doesn't necessarily sit with you. And now you can adjust it and you can try to find something better. Here for the chill writing vibes. Awesome. I'm not actually writing today. I'm setting up my day planner, which chat has requested chaos, so they are getting chaos. But we still got that chill vibe going on. As always, I'm using this time to set up my day planner for next year's writing. So that we can get all of those sweet writing goals measured and make sure that they happen. Although if anyone wants a sprint timer, I do have a 15-minute sprint timer. I can turn it on for you. So just let me know if anyone wants to do some writing today and still hang out. I can absolutely cycle that timer for you. Maybe try giving your group a different vibe, like a silly Team Rocket vibe, or fill them with mystery. Yeah, exactly. Try on different elements and find the element that works best for you. Another thing that also helps me is I'll literally give my groups or settings broad personality traits. Yes, that is a thing that I don't think people talk about a lot, is that a group can become sort of like a collective character, and a setting can become like a character as well. And so you can think about if this group was a person, what would they be like? And then you can give those attributes to that group and have that group be embodied by those traits, and have the people who are in that group embody those traits. I actually had a moment this morning where I realized that my story that I was working on stream has grown a foil for my main character, and I'm super happy about it. Because this character, he's not unrivaled. There are definitely people who equal him in combat skill, but sort of unexpectedly over the course of writing this middle trilogy, there's definitely a villain a villain character, an antagonist character. I shouldn't say villain. He's an antagonist. He's not necessarily a villain. There's an antagonist character who rivals him for skill and philosophy, but they happen to be fighting on opposite sides, and I'm really, really excited about it because I didn't anticipate this being a thing, and it's going to throw, like, not a major wrench in the works, but it's definitely going to present some really interesting challenge to my main character for the next part of the series, and I'm really excited about it. This was a character that was not on my radar at all, and he has totally just jumped to life in my head, which is why I love taking breaks, because it gives me that opportunity to think about things and to develop them a little bit. So like, I'm really excited. So thankful the planner has 3 ribbons for the different sections. Yes, I use one for my quarterly, one for my month, and one for my day, and it works so well. I just have them all out for now since I'm writing all over the place and I don't want to accidentally leave marks by tracing over one. And I really like this I'm Enough sticker, so I think that's going to be my... sticker for May. The parents are actually good people and not the bad people. I have this idea that the parents gave a necklace. This necklace is a key to bring peace in this very poor and sad world destroyed by a war, and a group of bad scientists want the necklace to get power. That sounds like a really good setup for a story. So basically, the orphan is trying to find out the truth about the necklace and running away from this group of people. So she has to decide who to help with the necklace, right? If she wants to help the scientists or her parents. You did change a lot of things, but that's good, Neo, because that's what happens when you start to think about a story. You have a really good conflict set up there, right? The main character has to make a crisis choice between who to help, and she doesn't have all of the information about either side. So she has to figure out how she's going to make that decision, right? Pi got some mulled wine from work. Pi, that's amazing, and I'm so jealous. That reminds me that we need to get to our meadery so that we can get some mulled cider for New Year's. Hey, ABC Coffee, how are you? I have to say, I was looking at your profile picture earlier, and it's freaking adorable. That's almost exactly what my story is about, except that it's in the Viking Age, and the necklace is a crystallized soul of a druid, and has the power to revive a god. That sounds amazing, Roaming Witch. I love that. And it goes to show you how conflict is a central theme, but you can swap out those elements and give the story a completely different feel. Alright, so we have a choice between Big June and Little June, and I already know that chat is going to want Big June, so I'm just going to take the big one and make it complete and utter chaos. Junes are all quotes again. I wish there was more, like, cute symbols. I might use the Summer Loving one, though, because I like the reference. Alright. We'll go maximum chaos here it's for chat. Which means we're probably going to cover most of Sunday and Monday. Yep, but there we go. It's beautiful. The facade of the scientist is helping people, but she doesn't know the scientists are evil. Right. And that can be one of your major turns in the plot, is when she discovers that maybe they aren't actually helping people. So now June is going to start on the Sunday, which is what we don't want. No, it doesn't. It starts on a... Wait a minute. Okay, I got confused. No, it starts on a Wednesday. It's a good thing I keep checking, because I would be putting all the numbers in all the wrong places otherwise. of June is a special day for the ghostly one and me. That is our wedding anniversary. Sorry for my poor English. No, it's okay, Neo. I know that English is your second language, and I think you're doing a fine job of expressing yourself. Also, if you have a migraine, I hope that you're resting and taking care of yourself. My bad guy is very much a bad guy, but his reasons are very relatable. I like that, when there's a relatable reasons for the villain to be the villain. His people were discriminated and killed, and he didn't want the people in power to get away with it. So he's like, I'm gonna revive the god you killed to weaken us and get revenge. Yeah, he is the hero of his own story, right? He thinks he's doing the right thing. My story feels a lot like Nazi and an ancient artifact sort of story. Yeah, but you know, like Indiana Jones is like that too, and that's a classic story. So, but it's good to start with a basic sketchy foundation, and then you can expand on that later, right? I'm gonna put this. Ooh, this is a big, long one. Where is it even gonna fit? Oh, let's make it, you know what? Let's make it go like this, because that way it'll fit. Look at that. Look at that chaos, chat. Max chaos. All stories are basic when you strip them down. In fact, that's a good thing, or else the story just gets confusing. Absolutely. I forgot I still need stuff for Christmas dinner. If you're running to the store, can I text you a few things? Because we forgot dinner rolls. Also, did you take chicken out of the freezer for me? If not, I'll grab it in a second here, but... What did we forget? What do you still need for Christmas dinner? I thought we tried to be quite thorough, but apparently... I am not gonna get as far in this today as I thought I was going to. But as long as you guys are enjoying the stream, that is what really matters. Ooh, iced tea weather. I like the iced tea weather sticker. He did not answer any of my questions, and I hear him in the kitchen. So I might take a quick... I need a bio break anyway. I might take a quick 5-minute break here. It probably won't be that long. And just have a quick chat with the ghostly one. And then we'll come back and we'll at least get through... We'll at least get into where I start doing the days so that you can see the rest of the planner. Just got the rest of our Christmas dinner stuff this morning. That's awesome, Woof. I'm just going to go check with Ghost here quick. You guys, by the time I got out there, he was already gone. He had already left. He had already exited the house. I really want to highlight the psychology of the main character. In my first idea, she was an adult who thought her parents were good and then slowly discovered that wasn't true. Now she's 16 years old and hates her parents, but slowly discovers that her parents protect her. I want to make her grow, starting in this teenager thing of, I hate everyone too, there must be a reason, I want to know why. That's really good, actually, Neo. That's a really good coming-of-age story. No, I think that you've explained it very well, right? She's starting in this very sort of selfish, my parents sort of ruined my life perspective, and then she starts to see that the world is complicated and that there's more to the situation than maybe she initially thought. That guy, for real. I mean, he needed to run to the store. It's totally reasonable. I didn't expect that by the time I got out to the kitchen, he would have already gone. But it's okay. I pulled my chicken out of the freezer. It's all good. I feel like I'm getting way less done in this stream than I wanted to, but do you guys want me to do a second stream of setting up this planner, or do you just like, are you having your fill of it today? What does chat want? First of all, I should look at July when I put the numbers in for July, otherwise that's gonna get awkward. July starts on Friday. We're distracting you and I'm enjoying this? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, I'm not overly, I don't feel like distracted. It's a nice, super chill stream today anyway. You won't actually get to see me write anything other than numbers. But then again, I mean, we've talked about a lot of stuff today, so... What I could do is fill it out, because it's just going to be more of me handwriting things. I could fill it out and then show you guys next stream, like, what it actually looks like when it's done. But if you guys want me to actually, like, show you filling in some of the goals and stuff on stream, I could do that. Or we could swing back and do some of that right now. This one's gonna have a split. As long as I get to chat with you guys, I'm happy with anything. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the writing chat. I don't mind these streams at all. Just watching you get something makes me want to work on things. Aw, well, I'm glad. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do this. And I could always do a second stream of this next week as well. I don't have to do it all necessarily one day. It's very hard to write things. I usually do not write ideas down. I have one idea, I try it, so it's overwhelming because I have a lot of ideas. Well, that's kind of how it is with writing, Neo. Once you open the floodgate, you're sort of letting that in, right? You're starting to stretch that muscle, and then that muscle is going to start to have activity. But that's not a bad thing. What's important is just to practice and to take it slow. Learn one thing at a time. Don't try to climb the whole mountain at once, right? It's a good idea to learn something new with each story and sort of take it from there, right? Iced tea weather. Oh yeah. Does it feel like writing is too slow and you lose track of your ideas? No, that makes sense. Or are you just overwhelmed in general by the fact that you went from like one idea to 10? Because honestly, the more you think about a novel, and that's gonna happen, like, just so you know, that happens to me too. Like I was just saying earlier, my story has grown this whole antagonist that wasn't part of my original plan, and so that's gonna cascade and change a bunch of things that are coming up, and like I have to decide at which point this secondary antagonist is ultimately defeated, right? How long does he stick around? How many times does he defeat my protagonist? And how does that end up affecting the story as well? I have one idea that I'm like, why not this or that? Yep, that's normal, Neo. That's how writing actually works, believe it or not. That's what you want to have happen. I know it feels overwhelming, but that's actually a good thing. I would suggest trying speech-to-text app. Then you can sit there and explain your story if you're talking to a friend instead of it feeling concrete on paper. That's a great idea too. And you can just go back and listen to it later and pick out the ideas that you really like and write those ones down. Everything will be okay. I don't know if that's true, Sticker. I don't know if that's actually true. There's only one August. There were at least 2 of every other month, and there's only one August sticker. That feels unfair to August. August get the short end of that straw. Alright, chat. We're gonna cover some more days. It's your favorite part of this whole process. Sunday just doesn't exist anymore, I think I've decided. It just doesn't need to be there. Superfluous. It might sound weird, but I record myself, I say my ideas, and then I listen. Yeah, that's great. And listening to myself sometimes really shows that an idea does not fit the story or characters. No, that's perfect. And you know what? If you don't use that idea for this story, you can always write that idea down for another story another time. I'm gonna do some chores and leave the stream on my laptop. Might be back. Take care, Emperor Anubis. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope those chores go quickly so that you can have more time to relax. Let's see. Does August start on a Monday? Is that what I'm seeing here? News. A Diggy9, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize if I've mispronounced your name. Please correct me. Hello, how are you? What are you up to? We're making a day planner today. Normally I do writing sprints, but today I'm getting ready to break down all of my plans for next year. It sounds so egocentric. I listen to myself. Neo, I'm gonna put the camera on my face again for a hot second. I talk to myself all the time. Like, I have just this natural dialogue with myself all the time. So it's not weird at all. Like, you actually at least record yourself and listen back to it. I just talk to myself. I actually have this little stone that sits on my desk. This is called a listening stone. Ooh, I'm holding him all times in the wrong direction. And I got this just because I talk to myself all the time, and it gave something to listen to me. It sits on my desk and listens to me yammer at myself all the time. And that's it. That's like its purpose. Egocentric would be recording yourself talking about how cool you are and replaying that. Exactly. In this case, you're just using that as a tool, right? One of these? Oh, the stone. God, I just forgot that I even held that up. Yeah! I found him at a, when I grew up, there was a place near me called Fairy Festival every year, and I found him there, and I was so drawn to this stone, I can't say why. It's basically a stone, and then the person who made them, like, she sculpts little faces onto them, and they each have their own individual personality. I've had this for, like, over a decade. And he sits on my desk and he listens to me yammer about my characters and stuff and my troubles with my stories, and it's great. There's always someone listening to me. Me instantly forgetting that I showed something on stream as soon as I forgot it has to be classic. I'm not sure which one to use for this month. I might use the Good Habits one, because it's a good reminder in the summer to have good habits. The September sticker is huge too, you guys. Watch, we're gonna cover Monday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday this time. You can tell that some of these are clearly for students. Although September you would normally be going back to school, so I'm not sure why it says back home, but... I don't actually know that I want to use any of the September stickers. So we might look elsewhere for a sticker for September. Start to see how many different stickers there are. I like this every day is an opportunity one. Ooh, there's also one that says "Be like the moon, inspire." I like that one too. I think I'm gonna use the "Every day is an opportunity" one for September. I also talk to the guitars I'm working on a lot as if they're misbehaving children. I do that with my computer too. Why are you doing this? You know you shouldn't be doing that, guitar. Come on. Just help me out here with a massive crack in your belly. Don't just revert back to the wrong place. Aw, yeah, lots of cussing. I do that to my computer too. I actually threaten to throw my computer out the window if it doesn't behave. So I 100% get that. Oh, I think I hear a ghost coming back home. Let's see if we can... I definitely hear a ghost coming back home. Well, I think that ended up crooked. More chaos for chat. was a very crooked 17. It's all for chat. At this point, it's all for chat. Oh no, this means October is gonna start on a Saturday. No! That was not... I don't know why I put it there. I did it for you guys. Months that start on Saturday are cursed. Exactly. Exactly. And then we have the fourth quarter. Ooh, we have the fourth quarter right there. So we're in the final stretch of months. October, my favorite month, because it has my favorite holiday, which is Halloween. Also, again, just one very large October sticker, so let's see how many days we can cover up with that. And we gotta use the witch hat in October, I feel. Halloween is by far the best holiday. I wish it got as much hype as Christmas. Me too. I'm still listening to my Halloween music, to be honest. I would take like 3 Halloweens, not gonna lie. That is definitely poking up over the top. You guys can't see me wincing every time I put one of these stickers on. So we've already established that October starts on a Saturday, which kind of sucks. But here we go. Whoops, I messed up that 5 pretty badly. go. And we gotta use that witch hat sticker for October, I feel. Got the rolls? Thank you, sweetie. I wasn't even sure if you would see my text. You left so fast. Like, I feel like you were in the car when you said I gotta go to the store. October best month. That's the only month that gets a pass for reasons. I would agree. Also, I just, more and more as I get older, I just like fall. I just like fall. I have a stream in 40 minutes, gotta go fast. True, yeah, I guess that's true. I took a BRB to come out and talk to you and you were just gone. I was surprised and impressed. What did you need for dinner though? What did you need to get? Now, this is a bit awkward because November is not Thanksgiving here in Canada. Cauliflower, pickles, and beets. Oh, I meant to say that you could have used that cauliflower that was in the fridge, but that's okay. Having an extra cauliflower doesn't hurt. Pickles and beets. Gotta have those pickles and beets. Pickled beets from Poland. Ooh! Think that pie lovingly made them by hand? I would accept that. I would be very happy if that was the case. Maybe I did. Ooh, that makes me even more excited to eat them if they were made by pie. I feel like that November sticker is crooked as well. Again, chat, you're welcome. Very, very welcome. But since we can't really use any of the Thanksgiving stickers in November, let's just use one of the leaves. Boop. There we go. We've reached December. I do like the little snowman. But this is good because that means I'll get to show you I'll get to start showing you some of the week sections, and you'll at least get to see like the layout of the planner that I'm using. And then we can decide if we want to do, what I'm thinking I might do is I'll fill in some of it off stream. And then I was thinking, hey Toasty Treat, how are you? Sorry I missed your entrance message there. What are you up to today? I think what I'll do is I'll fill out some of it, and then I was planning on doing a tea stream next Tuesday. So we can start out the tea stream looking at the filled out planner, and then we can move on to the tea chat. I'm thinking that's what we might do. Because I don't know how exciting it is for you guys to keep watching me write in this planner, but I appreciate that you're all hanging out. Once more, we shall simply obliterate Sunday and Monday. I'm at work, just vibing. Nice! I hope that you get to have a few days off for Christmas. What planner is this? This is the Legendary Planner. It's a little bit upside down there because of the angle of my camera right now. And it comes undated, which is why we're writing all the dates in. But it's wonderful because I was able to order a couple of them. And then each year I just write in the dates myself. And I really like this one because, as we talked about at the beginning, it has areas for your yearly goals, and then it has areas for your quarterly goals, right? So you can do each month's worth of goals, and then it has a monthly calendar, and then it has a day calendar where you can break down your goals by day as well. And up in the corner there, I just have my digital bullet journal. I kind of use them both together to break down my goals and plan out how I'm going to spend my day. And I've been sort of showing because I used the same planner last year, right? So I have my month here, and you can see I put my goals down in the corner down here for each month. And then once I'm totally lost. And then once I get to my week, I have basically my work slots broken down. I have my to-do list, and then I write a little journal for that week about how I feel like that week went. And then it has spots for what went well this week and what you want to improve next week. And so I basically use that to break down my goals for the year, so that I go from writing this novel to actually having a plan for writing that novel each week/day. And I mentioned at the beginning too, I really like the Legend Planner because I like the design. But there's an interior layout that's very similar and a little bit more subdued in terms of like the cover, called Clever Fox, which is very similar. And I know some people who use that one and really like it as well. And anyone who uses a different planner, please feel free to share it, because we love looking at that kind of stuff on here. Our wallets might not, but we do. Now, I lay out my whole planner for the year at one time because I know I'm going to use it. But if you're using an undated planner, the nice thing is that you could actually start it at the beginning of each month. So if you know you're not going to use your planner for a month, you can just not fill out that month, and you can come back to it the next month and fill out that month instead. Do you ever impulsively buy pretty notebooks and then just hoard them and never use them because they're too pretty, but you must have more? Yes. The short answer is yes. The long answer is I usually think I'm going to actually use that for something, and then I don't. Although Snellsberries was in here last week saying that they have a really, really pretty leather-bound journal that they can actually put new pages in, and I need to get on that train. I have about 50 of those. Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's really hard to not just buy, like, pens of every color. And it's really hard to be like, I kind of already have that color. Do I really need another pen of that color? Because short answer, yes. But long answer, maybe not. There are fireworks in this song. Proof that you can never have too many notebooks. That's what I'm taking it as. Christmas on a Sunday next year. Look at that. The 31st of 2022 is a Saturday, which means next January will start as a Sunday and it will be perfect in my planner. Something to look forward to. Now, I do believe last year that I wrote the year, so I might swing back and do that quickly. And we're gonna put this cute little snowman right there. Boop. So it is gonna be 2022. Just in case I ever look back on these in years to come, I guess I'll want to know that this was 2022's day planner. Anybody who didn't see all the chaos that we put into here before can see it now. May, where we cut the sticker. If links are allowed, here's a photo. Absolutely. I appreciate you asking, but I absolutely am totally okay with you sharing your stationery. Look at how pretty. Oh yeah. Okay, it's up there. Look at how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. I love it. Toasty, that's amazing. I have some very pretty expensive notebooks that are made with vintage kimono fabric. Oh my gosh. I can understand why you would never want to write in one of those. Those, oh my goodness. Ah, okay. So that's the journal underneath the pen. The pen is gorgeous to begin with, and then look at the journal. Oh my goodness. And that's made of kimono fabric. I also love doing art, so the pen problem is tenfold. Yeah, because each of those pens has a different purpose, right? It's iridescent, yes. Only the most special of stories may grace those pages. Exactly. Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing that, Toasty. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And what I really love about objects like that is that they have meaning as well, right? Because it's made from something that was once something else. So it just adds that much more meaning to the object as well. It makes it that much more special. That's like you wait until you're 90 years old and write your memoir in that. There we go. So that is the month portion of the calendar filled out. That took way, way longer than I anticipated it would. But here we are. So now we go to the day section. So now we have to, as you can see, we have to put the days in again, but now we're going to use the colorful number stickers for that, I think. Because I have a year's worth of colorful number stickers, so I'm going to use these to fill out the calendar section. Now the question is, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, is that enough? I don't think so, because there's usually more weeks. So for instance, now these do start on Monday, so unless we want to use a whole week for Saturday and Sunday, which I don't think I'll do, we're gonna start with the 3rd of January, but that's fine. But then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could use the 4 stickers and then just write January out on the last one. It looks like it's going to be the same for every... So what do you think, chat? Should we use the 4 stickers that we have for each month? Or should we just write the months out by hand and save the pretty stickers for something else? I haven't come up with a special enough one. I can totally understand that. This is where it came from. The company is really awesome. They employ artisans with disabilities to make and bind the journals. That's awesome. I am definitely gonna have to check this out. Oh, look at how cute that one is! Oh, these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna have to plumb the depths of this at some point. I have the Cat Fan drum one too. I can see why. These are so pretty. Just look at that. Look at how pretty that is. That cat is freaking adorable close up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do we have any votes on... I'm always like, should I use the stickers or should I save the stickers? I'm gonna need to get more of these type of stickers next year anyway, so maybe I should just use them. Maybe it's a case of use what you've got. Use the stickers. You're right, Roaming Witch. We absolutely should. So, I'm gonna start... There we go. Use them, use them. Okay, chat has spoken. We shall use them. So I am gonna start with January 3rd, because I just don't see a point in having a whole week for Saturday and Sunday, because I don't work on weekends. I make a point to sort of... As I was explaining when I set up my digital journal, I'd put my weekends together so that I cannot plan to work on weekends. So we're just gonna start with January 3rd, really. Make January red. So let's see. And this is going to be January 3rd to 9th. I actually should have put that more in the middle. Can I pull that up? Sometimes the nice thing about the pages of this planner is that you can sometimes get the stickers back up if you really want to move them. There we go. January. And we're going to start with the 3rd. This is where it's going to be super fiddly because these are tiny little stickers. But I think it adds an element of fun to have them on there, right? I'm trying not to be super exact with them. I'm trying to be fun here. I'm not going to put the numbers like upside down, but I'm not worrying too much if they're exactly on center or if they're exactly straight. I'm just sort of letting it be fun. There we go. So let's do... Now it is weird that like these weeks start on Sunday and these weeks start on Monday, but I guess that's because you usually think of your work week as starting on Monday, so... One of those weird non-synergistic things that I don't know who made that decision, but you know what? is what it is. I like too that this is forcing me to go nice and slow and chill. I love Monday start journals. Me too, Toasty. You might notice it's a little cut off, but up in my bullet journal, my digital one, I start with Monday as well. It just makes more logical sense to me that you think of the beginning of the week as Monday, right? We call it the weekend, and it's Saturday and Sunday. So having Sunday be the beginning of the week doesn't necessarily make sense to me. Monday is the start. It just makes more sense. Exactly. It's like that. It pleases that logical part of my mind. Although I will say I do use Sunday as like my planning day. It's usually the day where I sit down and think about, okay, what am I gonna do for the week? What is my plan for the coming week? The nice thing about using the stickers too is I always know what the next day is because I've used all the other stickers. I don't have to keep flipping back to check the last page. move that out of the way now that we've finished the coffee. And then what we'll do is we'll just write a sticker. I've got a sticker somewhere sticking up. Earlier chaos wreaking havoc. Then we've got February. Hey AJ, what is up? We are working on setting up our date planner. It's undated, so as you can see, I'm adding the dates in the form of stickers. Mother, I require modeling knowledge. Do agencies like crate models? I would assume that they need all types of, you know, modeling forms. Especially if there are some new crate fashions coming out. I would assume they would need models for that. I know that my lovely husband Ghost Pepper is getting ready to stream soon as well. So I hope you have a good stream. What are you streaming this afternoon, Ghost? I might run a little over, but maybe if people aren't opposed, we'll raid into you and see what you're up to. D&D prep, that's perfect. So I'm thinking I might do an extra 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how long it takes to do some of these stickers. So we might miss the intro, but we will hop over and join you for D&D prep. Whiskey and world building, perfect. A perfect afternoon. And very in line with the sort of conversations that we have on stream here. So we will definitely do that. For those that don't know, on Ghost's Whiskey and World Building streams, you can actually suggest, usually, depending on what he's doing, you can actually suggest things to add to the game world. If you're interested in that. Depending on what he is doing at the time. Also, as I mentioned at the beginning of stream, we had a really amazing boss fight. I was doing a cameo appearance on Winds of Chaos, and we had a really amazing boss fight. It was so cool. When the VOD goes up on YouTube, I definitely recommend checking it out. It was really awesome. Just very interesting put together encounter. So check that out. Don't give me that ability. It's Ghost what gives you that ability. I have no say. I'm not sure how I feel about DIY masks. Basically, put food on your hair and face and it magically makes them better. I mean, I guess it depends. My mask is just solid black, but I guess it depends on your preference. Crates are always my answer. Crates are the answer to everything. They hold many secrets, crates. Did you know that cinnamon is great for stimulating circulation? I did not, but that doesn't surprise me because it's a very warm spice. I know Ghost has always been saying that really spicy peppers were actually designed to like make you sweat so you'd feel cooler in the heat. Hello, Shagraz. How are you? What are you up to? We are just working on putting our day planner together. The months got a bit chaotic because chat demanded it be so. Thinking of trying out the cinnamon and coconut. Oh, you're not talking about like face masks, like COVID face masks. You're talking about like exfoliating masks. I see. I've never actually tried one, but I know people who swear by them. I regret nothing like Chaos Rain. No, I think that this planner is the better for it. It's gonna be so much more fun. And that's why I bought the stickers, right? I bought the stickers to use them. I mean, I know some people who do that, like, weekly, do the face mask stuff. To me, I don't like the idea of putting something goopy on my face, but I imagine people wouldn't do it if they didn't see results, or at least what they think is results. Chaos stickers. Exactly, Shiraz. You would be proud. You would be proud of the chaos that chat wrought earlier in the stream. I'm not sure how I feel about coconut oil because it can clog pores. Interesting. I guess when you're doing something like that, you do want to do a lot of research, because also you need to be aware of how like different ingredients might affect different people differently. Speaking of chaos, that's the only god in my world that doesn't have powers yet, and I just don't know what to do. I'm so fried with the idea. Huh. Well, I mean, chaos is random, right? So, you know, it reminds me of in D&D, one of the Winds of Chaos characters is actually a wild magic sorceress, and whenever she uses her spells, she actually has to make a roll to see if her magic goes out of control. So you could look at something like that, where maybe the god of chaos has powers but doesn't completely control them. So every time they cause something to be, maybe there's a chance that something else happens, or it doesn't go completely right, or there's an additional unintended effect, or something like that. Yeah, like a wild, because it would be complete chaos, right? If even the god of chaos doesn't have full control over what they do, right? Then they're the embodiment of chaos. They absolutely, you know, they can decide to do something, but it might not go that way. I like that idea. That's a really interesting idea. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to help, Tilly. That's what we're here for. Especially if, like, you've already tried a bunch of powers on for size and nothing was really fitting. Please let us know what you decide to do with that, because I think that is so cool. And I think that goes to show that, like, creativity can be very transformative. You can draw inspiration from many, many different places, and you can always do something new and refreshing with it. Cinnamon can lighten your hair. Ooh, yeah, I think you'd want to be careful with that. I would be extra careful with anything you put in your hair, because it can be really, like, strikingly easy to damage your hair, even with natural products. But I think, like, a face mask might be, depending on what you put in it, might be okay. Thinking of trying black hair, so no lightning for me. Yeah. I know that Flutter has had some problems because she's bleached her hair a few times in order to dye it brighter colors, and she has naturally dark hair like me. Rip ad blocked that last bit. That was super helpful. Lemon is good for lighting hair. Oh, what was the last thing you heard, Tilly? I can repeat it. I'll repeat it if you tell me what the last thing you heard before the ad was. Sorry about that ad. I'm not actually in control of when they pop up. I've tried to configure it so it will not interrupt, but if you want to color your hair, you could always chalk dye it. Simple, safe, washes out. Yeah, she usually bleaches it blonde and then puts the color in over top. Shiraz acting like he's taking credit, or Shagraz acting like he's taking credit for those ads. But she ended up having to chop her hair a bit at the base because it had just been bleached so many times. Just that the community was here for helping. Yeah, well, and I was just saying that it goes to show how transformative creativity is, right? Like, you can draw inspiration from many different places and make it your own, make it into something new and fresh. That's what's so great to me about creativity, is that there's inspiration everywhere, but you can always do something new with things. You ever watch those Brad Mondo hair bleaching fail videos? Oh no, I feel like I would cringe heavily watching that kind of stuff. I hate to see when people do stuff like that. But yeah, you can basically destroy your hair with like bleaching and dye. I've always been a fan of duality and gods. Can't be chaos without a little bit of order. Whole yin and yang and that good stuff. I like that too, Shiraz. I like the idea that that it's not all one way, right? I have a duality angle for Fate. She's balanced. Yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, depending on how you have your pantheon set up as well, you might want each god to strike slightly differently, right? Which is what it sounds like Tilly's going for. Do we have another February sticker? We do. Gods are tricky because they don't need to feel human. Well, exactly. You can do all kinds of different things with them. And that's the thing, like, in Greek mythology, the gods definitely were not human. Like, they sometimes had human flaws, but they were the embodiment of raw forces, right? A good example of a chaos god might be Tzeentch? How do you say that? From Warhammer. Some dude from Warhammer whose name I cannot say. Also, Ghost, I thought you were starting your stream. What's happening? Tzeentch. Drop the T. Okay. Tzeentch. Is anyone here good dream interpreters? I can give it a go, AJ. I don't know that I'm good at it. I can do it. I can look it up. I can look it up for you. Give it a go. Gods grant power to select families in my story, and that's the only way magic exists, so you need to figure out what magic comes from chaos. Ooh, interesting. My dreams are so insane. I've had a few dreams where I've had to look them up in the past because they were recurring and bothering me, so I can give it a go. Last night I had a dream where there were 20 pieces of stone marked with a language I couldn't read or identify. 2 pieces were stores, and one of them that had to be found. Stores or stories, and one of them that had to be found. Once I found all of the items and retrieved the pieces from them, it formed a tablet. Well, that sounds like a really good story idea, AJ. Let me finish this month here quick, and then we'll do... you could go for the angle where their magic is insanely strong compared to others, but you know it comes with the chaos downside. Or if magic is more specific, chaos could be a jack of all trades, but have the downside of all the other magics. Right, instead of, like, you have a little bit of magical power in all of the disciplines, but you're not really a master of any of them. Let's see. Let's look up stone. So let's see. Stones can represent staying grounded, staying close to the Earth's surface, and personal stability. So having to find stones or having to examine stones could mean looking at your personal situation and the changes that are happening. Let's do this isn't a very good dream dictionary, actually. Let's do search or scavenger hunt. Right, looking for something. Yeah, I would say that it probably has something to do with some part of your life, possibly related to stability. That could be, you know, personal stability, emotional stability. It could be financial stability, something like that. And either you're looking for something that you feel is missing, or looking to gain something more than what you currently have, something like that. Probably means that you're trying to look for change, or you're trying to look for something in your waking life. My only recurring dream involved the Power Rangers, Chucky the doll, and a haunted house. I wouldn't want to interpret that either. And Shiraz, thank you for giving Tilly some ideas. That's totally awesome. The night before that, I was at an aquarium where they had this petting section for an octopus, and they would have us line up 3 at a time for the octopus to reach out and smell. The other 2 people ran away grossed out, but I extended my arm and let it wrap around my finger before contracting back into the tank. Whatever it did, I can still feel it after more than 24 hours. Interesting. I don't know what an aquarium would be. Love the hard magic systems where there are rules that everyone must follow. Not like Harry Potter where you just believe in love will get you through anything. I feel you, Shagraz. I thought this was going to be soft, but these gods were like, lol. Yeah, characters do that sometimes. Exceptions to every rule, of course. True, if you start with a seed and just let the system grow on its own. Hey, Sleepy, how are you? What are you up to? If you start with something and let it grow outward on its own, that's usually the best way. Now, has my lovely husband started his strem yet? I can't rate him if he's not stremming. He's not stremming yet. I'm wondering if something happened. Look at my cute little kraken on the back of my phone. Becoming very overpowered in modded Minecraft. Ruh-oh. I'm just sort of, normally I wrap up around 1. Ghost was planning to do a whiskey and world building stream. He said that he's on, he said he's on his starting stream. Okay, good. So he has a countdown of about 10 minutes. So let's do one more, let's do March here. And by the time we've finished March, he'll be ready to do his world building, and we can hop over there and see what he's up to. He might be doing more map making, but if he's making more elements of the world, we can actually go and fiddle with the world as well if we want to. Did I spell February right? I did, for a change. Good golly, it's the one I always spell wrong. I'm a fiddle with Ghost, alright? I know you will, Shugraz. Just got the ping. Yeah. Yeah, normally, we don't necessarily always do the same type of stream, but whiskey and world building is definitely right up the alley of everyone here. Because it's more creativity chat, right? It's more of what we've been talking about. And he'll actually either be map making or writing, like, into one of his documents on stream. So he's even more writing stream than I am today, so... But we will wait until he's on screen so that we can have the joy of his excitement when we read into him. I know, maybe it's a little, maybe it's a little biased to read into my husband, but it feels warranted today, especially since he did so much work setting up my channel and keeping it maintained and all that. All about whiskey? Heck yeah. Did I ask how you are, Sleepy? What are you up to today aside from... When you mix... Oh yeah, you said Minecraft. When you mix Luxcraft mechanical users and Illuminati pets, it can get wild. That sounds wild. You're the streamer, you can do whatever you want. That's true. I have the power. I want to make chat happy though, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed this stream that was basically just me writing numbers and putting stickers in a day planner, but it also gave you a chance to actually look at the day planner layout. I'm thinking that I will stream next Tuesday morning, probably around the same time. I promised I would talk a bit about my tea advent calendar, so we'll probably devote most of the stream to that, but I'll show you what it looks like once I've actually written some goals in here as well. If you're looking for more of me before that, I will be on Flutterdie's channel tonight playing Trine 2. So it'll be a little bit of just chatting, a little bit of Trine 2. I'm just going to give her a shout out. So that will be tonight at around 8 o'clock PST, around 11 EST. So that will be more of me. And then I believe we're doing, I'll probably be on Ghost Pepper's channel. Whoops. I just pulled off the 7 before I was ready for it. I will be on Ghost Pepper's stream over the weekend. I think we're trying to put together a tabletop stream with Collie and Vinyl, two of our lovely, lovely streamer friends. Even if we don't get that put together for not Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, that'll be on Boxing Day. If we don't get that put together for Boxing Day, I will still be on Ghost's channel in the evening. We're going to do our divorce court on Boxing Day instead of, I think we were going to do it on Boxing Day. We're going to do it on Sunday instead of Saturday. So, that's where you can find more of me. I'll be back here on this channel probably 10 a.m. next Tuesday. To have that tea talk that I've been promising everybody. You can ask about my advent calendar. I also got subscribed to another new tea service. this for Christmas. I don't know when I will get my first teas from that, but I will certainly keep you up to date. I do not, but I can simply get rid of them here. I need to get a bot that can do this for me. I missed one, it looks like. Ah. Did I get them all? You sure you're trying to ban doesn't exist? Shograz, thank you so much for gifting Tilly a sub while I was dealing with those bots. And thank you again for helping Tilly out with all those ideas as well. You can buy followers if you want, Shagraz, but I ain't doing it. It's called mods. None of my mods are in chat at the moment, unfortunately. Probably because Ghost Pepper is getting his stream started. And now you can use these wonderful emotes that It's Mumbles made for me. Look at that. Alright. Is anybody currently lurking in Ghost Stream? Is he still on starting screen, or has his wonderful face appeared on the screen? He's still on starting stream. Well, he needs to get his butt on the screen so that we can... 2:30 on the countdown. Thank you, Bruce Campbell Soup. Also, hello, Bruce Campbell Soup. How are you? What are you up to today? We are winding down. We're kind of biding our time, waiting for Ghost to start his wonderful Whiskey and World Building stream. You've been lurking? That's awesome. I hope you've enjoyed the chaos that chat has brought to my day planner for the year. I hope this was a remotely interesting stream. I tend to think that it wasn't all that exciting because I simply wrote numbers. I simply wrote and pasted numbers into a book for 3 hours, but... Just watching stuff with friends and getting ready for the holiday? That's awesome. Are you off work, Bruce Campbell Soup? Are you on break? I think you mentioned before. I can't remember, though, how long your break is supposed to be. Off work until the 3rd. Yes! That is awesome. Enjoy that break. I apologize if I'm missing some of the chat here at the end, but I had to scroll up to take care of those bots. That one had a really finicky name. I couldn't get it in there. I treasure every second of this time off. I feel you, Bruce Campbell Soup. I feel the same way about the time I'm taking off. Even though I'm my own boss and set my own schedule, I really value just not really feeling like I have responsibilities for a few weeks, just feeling like I can chill and spend my time however I want. Alright, I'm gonna finish this week, and then we're hopefully... Chaos really came down on last bit of the stream. Hey, when you speak of chaos, you summon it. So we spoke quite a bit about chaos today, but that's fine. It was fun. I've really enjoyed hanging out. I get to be a little bit more chatty in these streams than, because if I'm doing writing sprints, right, I have to focus. So it's nice to have things that are a little bit more chatty. I'm not entirely sure what my whole schedule will be next week because I've got some other special events going on. But I will definitely update the schedule and let you guys know. So there we go. We only got most of the way through March on this, but we got through the whole calendar over here. I'm going to write some goals in here, and I will come back to that and show you guys. Let's see what Ghost Pepper is up to.
And make some new
it looks like
clips.
It looks like he is actually he's making a to-do list right now. So if we go over there, we can actually suggest things that we want to add to the world. So let's hit raid. GH0's Pepper.
Yeah, my pro gaming clips.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been amazing. I hope that we were able to help you out with some writing stuff. I hope that you were able to chill and relax. I just realized you can probably hear Ghost in the background. And my write tip for the day is, what did I put for my write tip of the day? It is a little planning can save you a lot of trouble, but that doesn't mean that your story won't still veer off the rails and that you shouldn't allow it to when it does, because you absolutely should. I hope that seeing how I lay out my planners has helped you come up with some organizational structure for your creative endeavors, even if it's not the same type that I use. There's a lot to be said for taking some time to plan in advance and seeing if that helps you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tilly Leaf, Toasty Treat, Tilly Two Leaf, sorry, Toasty Treat, Shagraz, AJ, Bruce Campbell Soup, Roaming Witch, everybody, thank you so much. I hope you have a happy holiday. I'll see you next week with some tea talk. Take care. Go drop that chaos on Ghost.
I'm not gonna say that one. Ooh.